Hey, so today I would like to talk about my history with cars. My father taught me how to drive a manual on his mint green S10 that he would eventually sell to me. And I kept that all the way through my last year of college, and that got involved in an accident, and it was totaled, so I needed to replace it. I had a friend who was just selling his 13-year-old Ford Escort at the time, and I bought that for like $300. The problem with that is that it needed oil every time you drove it, so it was leaking oil pretty bad. And driving from Rapid City to Sioux Falls, it should not have made the trip, and it didn't. I had to put oil in it like every hour. And at the very end, right outside Sioux Falls, the engine locked up, and that was the end of that. But that was a garbage car, anyways. But I was at the end of college, and the parents were moving to DC, and so I followed them to DC. Once I got here, I got myself a 2000 Jetta, brand new, and loved it. The reason I got it is because I had a friend of mine who said that if she got a new car, it would be a Jetta. So I went and I test drove it, and I liked the neon colors on the inside. It was a really good car. I really enjoyed it. But towards the end of its life, like after 10 years, just everything that could go wrong with it did go wrong with it. I'm surprised I was still able to drive it. Legally I wasn't, because it would never pass like the safety inspection, and so that had lapsed, and at that point I just needed a new car. Well, I was dating at the time, and so I wanted to impress, so I bought myself a BMW. This BMW had some power. I really liked it. It was a 325 Xi. It had sunroof. It had heated seats, leather seats. Always had a problem with the transmission, though. It seems like I was always trying to get that thing fixed. And one time, they said it was going to cost me like $2,000 to get it fixed. Well, I ended up buying a part online that they said I needed, and when it showed up, the part was too big for the box they put it in. So parts of the box were sticking out. Parts of the part were sticking out of the box. I had no idea how I survived the trip, but it worked, and or maybe it didn't work the best, because I ended up needing a new car after like 6 months after that. But at that point, I was dating the girlfriend that would eventually become my wife, so I didn't need to impress with a car anymore. So I sold the BMW, and I got myself a Hyundai Elantra. That doesn't sound right. It was a red Hyundai. But this was an automatic. But good on the wallet, good on the price tag, good on the gas mileage, things like that. The girlfriend at the time that, like I said, will eventually become my wife, was driving her host family's car. And so once she married me and moved out of their house, she had to give the car back. So she needed a car. So we got ourselves a hybrid Honda CRZ, which is what I'm driving right now. Driving to and from work. It's our only car. The Hyundai, we ended up selling that to my boss's friends, and we wrote up a contract and everything. And she pays me her car payment every single month. She's really good about it, and I like the fact that every month we, without asking for it, it's in our bank account. So that's really nice. So we're down to one car, which is okay because I drop her off at the Metro. She takes the Metro to work, and I drive to work, and we only need one car. because we're always together if we're not at work. For the future, though, I do want to get myself in an all-electric car. The only reason I don't get one now is because I can charge it at work, but I cannot charge it at home, and there's no way around that at this time. So we are going to wait for the future, but in the future, when I do buy another car, it will be a Tesla. It will be all electronic. I will say goodbye to gasoline forever, and I can finally wash the blood off of my hands from all the wars in the Middle East. So yeah, that's my history with cars.